Hi, this is Ron Widener, and I'm coming to you from my remote studio location here in sunny Florida. So I just finished an 8-mile hike. It was on the Flagler Trail. It was Flagler, and then it had an intersection with the Florida Trail. So I just finished an 8-mile hike, and I want to show you what I brought with me, what my gear was that I brought with me. So stay tuned, and I'll get you tuned into that. All right, thanks. Hold on. All right, so first things first, I think we'll talk about the bag. This is a Trans by JanSport bag. It's literally the least tactical looking bag I could find that I have anyway. All my other bags are tactical. I guess they're woodland camouflage. I have a Alice pack and another one by Rothco. But anyway, this is the least tactical bag I could find, and this is the one I chose for this trip, and I'll break it open and show you what's inside. All right, awesome. So I've taken everything out of the bag, and we're going to just go through this. I guess we'll just do it from left to right. Here we have a extra Ziploc bag. Yeah, all kinds of uses, mainly though if I find any trash that I want to take out with me or create any trash. I have a water nesting cup. Inside my Nalgene water bottle or outside my Nalgene water bottle, I have a nesting cup, stainless steel nesting cup. Here I have a tarp. I use this probably more as a pad to either sit on or kneel on, when I'm doing day hikes, but it is a tarp. A little extra paracord. On this trip, I used this paracord to tie my tripod to my backpack. This is just a USB charger. Obviously there's no outlets out in the woods, but it happens to be in my bag, and so I just left it in the video. Charging cable and a battery. This is a battery. It charges my my cell phone if I needed to. I didn't need it this time, but it's in my pack, so I'll show it to you. An extra pair of socks. This is an alcohol stove. Some DEET, some insect repellent. This I actually did use on the trip, and this is a USGI poncho. Honestly, listen, I've tried a bunch of different ponchos in the past, from as little as $1 to as many as $30, and this is the USGI poncho, and I believe when I bought it, it was $30. It's probably the most expensive poncho I ever bought. But honestly, if you don't have a poncho and you're thinking about buying one, there isn't a better poncho than this USGI poncho, in my opinion. I've tried a bunch, so I haven't tried one that I like better, and I stopped shopping, so I'm not shopping for any more ponchos, that's for sure. Okay, on the other side here we have this is a first aid kit I put together, in addition to having some batteries, or not batteries, Band-Aids. It has Band-Aids in there. It has a all kinds of different little things for first aid. Plus it has water purification tabs. The thing that it's in, by the way, is a pencil bag, and this is actually the oldest one I have, I think, is this particular pencil bag. I use these, a lot as little bags to keep things organized, as you'll see here in just a moment. This bag I'm actually going to tear into here in just a minute, but it has a bunch of different odds and ends that honestly it goes with me on every single trip. This is a stake bag. It has 8 stakes, tent stakes, 4 plastic, 4 metal, and it has a ridge line. That's really all that's in here. And then this is my Stanley multi-tool, just a regular multi-tool. I've showed it in other videos. It's my favorite one. What I like about this one the most is it has one of the best can openers. But I've used this, I used this on the trail today too. So we'll talk about, again, and at the end of this, I'll show you what I actually used today on my 3.5 hour trip. All right, so let me break open this this blue bag here and show you what's in this little kit here. I'll be right back. All right, so this is the contents of that little blue bag that I showed you just a moment ago, and in it I had a headlamp, and this is the cover to my my little bush pot or nesting cup that's underneath my Nalgene water bottle, a Bic lighter. This is a bug net, you know, a head net that goes over your face when it's when you want to protect yourself against bugs. A little bit of extra paracord. This is a compass with a whistle, and on the other side is the thermometer. And actually I used the compass this time around. There's a bunch of little trails where I was at, and using a paper map, I did need the compass to make sure I was going in the right direction from time to time. I have in here just a fork and a spoon, and you know, just stainless steel fork and spoon. There's nothing special about that. And then of course a little ferro rod with a striker, and everything was or the fork and the spoon was wrapped up in this bandana, and that all fit nicely in that little bag. I have one more thing to show you, and that is this is my everyday carry pocket pouch, and I'll show you what's in there in just a moment. All right, so I guess we'll start with this little pouch. This little pouch is a little pouch my daughter made for me, and it contains a few items. And I carry this thing with me everywhere I go. It's I guess EDC is the word, right? So that's my EDC. I carry this little pouch along with this Swiss Army knife. Then I also have a Bic lighter in there, and I have this case knife. The reason I have two knives is this one I use like all the time for everything. I mean, there's just crazy number of things that I use this thing for. But this one I only use for food. So if I'm gonna, you know, well, I only use this one for food. And the other thing that's good about this knife versus this knife is this one you can open one-handed if you need to. So I have a one-handed open knife, and then a more utility knife. It's got scissors and a sewing awl and toothpick and tweezers and a couple of blades in there. I'll probably do a bigger video on this one day. A lighter. Then I also have this notebook and a pen. So that's what I carry with me every time I leave the house. Okay, so what did I actually use on this trip? Well, I actually used the water bottle. I did not use the nesting cup, but I did use the water bottle. Like I said earlier, I used the compass. So I was glad I brought that. And then I used the Stanley. I had a boot buckle get bent during this trip, and I just bent it back with the pliers. And I used the insect repellent. So after this video concludes, I'll probably talk to you. I'll show you some of the pictures that I did, that I took while I was out there, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks.